This was so revolutionary that obviously it turned the world upside down and brought all sorts of positive consequences, though sadly it also led to division because the Roman Catholic Church remained unreformed and the Orthodox churches of the East, they never responded to the Reformation. The Reformation came at a time in history when the church was very corrupt. The church worldwide had turned away from the Bible. People didn't understand the Bible and they didn't think the Bible was significant for doctrine. That was the doctrine of the church was more important than the Bible. The first thing that the Reformation did was to publish the Bible in the languages of the people so they could read it for themselves, and to promote Bible study, biblical preaching, so that people could come back to the Word of God and reform the church. At the heart of this was a true biblical understanding of the gospel, and people like Martin Luther and John Calvin and the others, they rediscovered the biblical teaching about justification by faith alone, the fact that we're saved by God's grace. It's purely trusting in the finished work of Christ. It doesn't depend on keeping the sacraments or doing good works. It's relying on Christ's grace and what flows from that. This was so revolutionary that obviously it turned the world upside down and brought all sorts of positive consequences, though sadly it also led to division because the Roman Catholic Church remained unreformed and the Orthodox churches of the East, they never responded to the Reformation. But in the Protestant West, what has happened is that the values of the Reformation have largely been lost because churches have turned to other things, have other priorities. So I think it's really important to celebrate the Reformation and to go back and see what is the priority of the Bible in the churches today. What does it mean to preach the doctrine of justification by faith as the heart of the gospel? And what does it mean to live by that gospel? I think the worldwide church is in desperate need of revisiting the Reformation truths and putting them into practice today.